people in the field.
Come from the local farm report, coming from Jacksonville,
A lot of
Illinois.
people
We
in
have
the-
Randy Twyford.
All right, gentlemen. How is the crop business? What's the crop report look like down in Southern Illinois?
Hey, Randy, how's the crop report looking in Southern Illinois?
No, that's what I'm asking you. You're in Southern Illinois.
Oh, well, it's not near as good as it is in Iowa. It's not near as good as in Iowa. It's drier than a popcorn fart down here, Randy. Welcome to Cue the Mic. I'm Darren Worth.
And I'm the ravishing Randy Twyford.
Ravishing.
And I'm
Ravishing.
And I'm Emma Derflinger, and this is episode 126.
126.
Mm-hmm. 126.
Where are you broadcasting live from, Darren?
I am live from Asshole Alley in Murphysboro, Illinois.
There you go.
We're under the water tower. We've been here for like a week and a half, I think. Seems like. But we had a short turnaround. You know, last Saturday we were just about an hour and a half north of here. So I dropped my trailer at a buddy's house. My buddy Rick Corcoran, high school classmate, dropped my trailer at his house after that contest, and didn't even stay for awards. Your cousin Kevin Suttles, sorry, he was my trophy bitch, and so I said, hey Kevin, if I get anything, bring it to Murphysboro. He goes, okay, I'll do it. So anyway, I tried to listen to awards on the way home, but the cell phone reception in Perron or wherever the fuck we were, Illinois. Perron, yeah, there we go. Perron was so bad, I had no idea how I finished, and so I started until my phone started blowing up.
Right.
About how I did. So then I was able to look at the details and, figure out that we actually had a good cook. I knew my ribs sucked. But
now,
other than that,
out of curiosity, why did you know your ribs sucked?
Well,
what was wrong with them that stood out?
Well, so distractions, Randy. Distractions. Okay. So the whole morning I'm trying to upload this damn podcast. Okay,
right.
Not that it was a big I'm not blaming the podcast, but
Stop it.
I'm constantly trying to get this thing uploaded. Well, it's hotter than fuck, right? It's
hotter than fiddly fuck.
So I can't put my phone in the trailer because it's too hot in here and it keeps overheating.
Right.
Or because supposedly this Riverside app runs too much. I don't know. It just puts out, it needs a cool phone. So anyway, just the same reason it shut down while we were recording. So I've got it outside in the shade and I'm moving it around. I'm constantly fucking with this thing, trying to keep a connection, trying to get this thing uploaded for Emma so she can produce it, right? And so all morning. So anyway, that's going on in the background. I'm frustrated with that. Not really frustrated, but it's just it's a pain in my ass.
Pain in the butt.
And
yeah.
It's so much of a pain in my ass to have a brand new Starlink sitting outside the trailer right now. That's how much of a pain in the ass it was. Right. I told Sherry, I said, I am not doing this. I'm getting a Starlink Mini. Okay. Yeah. Okay, bye. So anyway, I'm wrapping ribs, okay, and people keep coming by the train, and I got the door open and whatever, and here come these judges. And judges really aren't supposed to be out and about on Saturday morning, but I know them, and I won't name names, but they're just shooting the shit. And I'm just sitting here wrapping the ribs, and there's nothing they're going to see. But we're just talking about stuff, and I'm wrapping ribs. And so I wrap ribs, I put them back in the cooker, and then about 45 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I want a bottle of water. So I go to the refrigerator, grab a bottle of water. I'm going, why is there butter in
Oh
here?
shit. Oh shit.
And I'm like, oh, fuck. I got distracted talking to people. I forgot to put butter in my ribs.
Holy
Well,
shit.
then I look over on the counter. I'm like, what's that bottle of apple juice sitting over there? Because
Oh my God,
I,
Darren.
I only bring one. So I virtually wrapped my ribs with brown sugar and honey. And
Oh my
so,
God.
oh yeah, no moisture, hardly at all. And so when they came out, we got a minute left. Been in brisket. I'm on the top shelf. Anyway, when they came out, they were just dark as shit. And I'm like, God damn it. So anyway, and I knew what I did. I knew they
Yeah.
were fucked up. So anyway, I go to turn them in, and the one rack, the tenderness on one rack is so much better than the other three. But the one bone was a lot more done. The 6 bone, like, I'm not making that mistake again. I'm just going to take these 5 bones and I'll take one bone from another rack.
Right.
Well, the other rack that was good was really light. It was a lot lighter, different color. So
Sure.
here I got 5 black bones and one light bone
Oh
that I'm
boy.
going in the box, and it just looked
That are
like
dry.
shit.
That are dry.
They're actually not dry. They're moist as hell, but they just didn't look good, and it just hold please.
Dun, 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 dun,
Feel free to
dun,
talk
dun.
amongst yourselves if you want. Or
Thank
I can
you.
do a play-by-play. Brisket's
Yeah,
coming
do it.
off the top shelf.
Yeah, do a little play-by-play for us.
Well,
For
it's
those
really.
listening, because this
But
is an
now
audio podcast, go watch it on YouTube. Or maybe I'll remember to upload it on Spotify this week.
But
So
now
it's just an extra step.
maybe you've
Darren's
forgotten.
putting on his gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Gloves, yeah, here. I'm getting ready for the rectal exams.
Oh my god.
It's going to be a rough one with those hot gloves on underneath.
But once,
Come on.
but
Come
Randy,
on, man. Come on.
but Rancy, once I grab this brisket,
He disappeared. Oh. Oh, he's at the other.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Now, hey Darren,
Yeah,
you're say you're cooking on the top shelf of the gear pit. Is that what you call the microwave?
yeah.
Okay.
So what is that? Why do you call it the microwave? For us barbecue dummies.
Well, so Emma, so so I'll tell you a story. I invented the microwave shelf years ago, and people
Actually,
were
I
like,
think you
what?
might have told this story. But tell it again.
Yeah. So I invented, so I was in Cholo, Arizona, and I couldn't get my pit up to temp, and it was like I could not get my pit up to temp forever and ever and ever. And finally, like, I got to cook. So I threw my brisket on the pit, and it sizzled. And I'm like, what the hell's going on here? What is going on here? There's no way. This pit's not over 200 degrees, but it's sizzling. I'm like, oh shit. So I got a thermometer out, and I had a bad pit thermometer.
Oh.
So my pit thermometer, it was actually burning at 400 degrees.
Oh my goodness.
My pit, but the pit only showed 200. Well, that day my brisket like plumped up really nice, and I ended up getting a perfect score in brisket. And I liked the brisket the way it turned out. So I'm like, I'm going to recreate that. So then I got the right thermometer, but then I started cooking that way. I started getting my pit way hot, and I'd put the brisket on, and then I'd start lowering it down once pork went on. Well, back in those days, we used to cook Smithfield extra tender pork butts. And if you got a pork butt, if you cooked it over 300 degrees, that money muscle was just like a donkey dick. It would just go boom, it would just.
All right.
absurd
What?
comparison. But
You've
whatever.
never seen a donkey dick?
Can't say that I have. Don't
You've
just
never
go
been
looking at those.
Oh man, you should be going to Tijuana. Remember that one time, Randy?
Yeah, that was something else.
That strip club,
Whoa.
in. Oh, never mind. Okay, back to the story.
Back to the story.
So the money muscle, it would twist those money muscles if they got heated up for some reason. So I kept having this trouble, and I'm like, how the hell am I going to do this? I either got to put the brisket on super early, and I like my sleep, or I'm like, well, hell, I wonder what the temperatures Jamie Gear always had that created this shelf up top called the microwave shelf that you could cook stuff. If things were running behind, you could throw it up there and get it done real quick.
So it was already in there.
It was already in there, just
never
didn't
used.
think about it. So then
Okay.
I started cooking my brisket on the microwave shelf. Well, you got to keep spinning it, to make sure one side doesn't get burnt. So my brisket spends about 40 minutes up on the microwave shelf now.
Okay.
And I spin it. Well, I went away for all year long. I'm like, I really don't like the texture of that damn thing. I just don't. So I went back to slow cooking my brisket on the lower shelf. And I wasn't scoring a brisket. And then, last week I'm like, hey, dumbass, maybe you should go back to your old ways. So I went back to a 2013 brisket recipe, brought out all the old ingredients, went back microwave shelf, and sure as shit, hit fucking third place in brisket.
Now, for
This
people
was
that
last
don't,
week?
Last week.
While we were recording?
Yeah. So I hit third place in brisket, and what I hit?
So
I hit
you were
first
doing-
place. I hit first place in pork, third place in brisket, seventh place in chicken, 17th place in ribs, but I still hit a 171 for reserve grand champion last week.
Woo woo.
yeah,
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Knowing the story behind the ribs, I feel like your reserve grand champion is even more impressive. Because you were like,
yeah,
but
it was
but
not.
like
I would
the
agree
fact
with you,
that
man.
you still like did that well when you
Yeah. And
essentially
the one thing about
fucked
the
them up.
ribs is I hit the ribs. I mean, there was a lot of good cooks last week. And this week, holy shit, this is the who's who of barbecue. I mean, there is a lot of great cooks, and there always is. But this year, for some reason, there is a lot of great cooks. I mean, there's, I can't remember how many of the top 10 in the country are here, but they're here. And so last week on the rib table, I hit every one of those people we were all on and not
really.
I was last on the table. And
Wow.
I talked to a judge, and he said I had the rib table, and every rib was just absolutely amazing. And that's why we scored still a 171 or whatever.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like if I wouldn't have hit that table, may have had. But I mean, Jordan Jankulak, man, he lapped the field last week by 10 points. I mean, there's no way you were beating him. I could have got a perfect score on ribs and still wouldn't have beat him.
Right.
So, but yeah.
Well, explain something to us. Why is that microwave shelf? Why is it so hot up there?
Well, it's just the way the Jambo airflow works. It's just the heat's at the top of the pit. The heat's at the top of the pit. So the exhaust on the Jambo is at great level. So when heat comes across the microwave, when it comes across the grate, well, a lot of heat up top. So it's a very even pit.
Is that microwave shelf? Is that at the exhaust end or the intake end?
Yeah, it's at the exhaust end.
So it's right just above where the exhaust goes out.
Yep.
Okay. So all that heat's accumulating up in that corner.
Yep.
And before it gets sucked down and goes on down. So that's hence what makes it so hot.
Yep. So you put your brisket up there, and then it tends to pump up. Just whoop, pump up and whatever. And for some reason, I had it in my mind that I didn't like the texture, but boy, did I like the texture last week.
Or if you're running behind on something, could you put it up there on that microwave
shelf?
And...
Oh yeah. You just got to make sure you don't burn it. Because your ribs will look your ribs will look like mine did last week.
Huh. So it doesn't take long for stuff to get away from you up there, is what you're saying.
No. It'll get stuff done real quick. But people, experienced Jambo cooks know that your microwave shelf's always there. That if things are running behind, you can always catch it up real quick.
Right. But don't dilly fuck around while stuff's on there.
Don't go walking and talking to the neighbors.
Or you'll end up with briquettes.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But so anyway, we're down in Murphysboro this week, and we've had quite the experience already.
Really? What's been going on?
We've been touring the local town. We ate at 17th Street. We went to Pat's yesterday for lunch.
How was Pat's?
And I tell you, I think I had one of the best restaurant ribs I've ever had at Pat's.
Is that right?
I will put it up there with the rib I had at Porky Butts Barbecue. Except for, Porky Butts is more of almost a competition style rib. Pat's was just a great baby back rib. And it was just tender and smoky and juicy. And it was just crazy good. I just had one rib. I also had a half chicken that was running down my arm with juice. Everybody that had their meal there was just totally impressed yesterday. Pork steak was on point, everything. And I talked to Pat yesterday. He stopped by last night, and we shot the shit for about an hour and a half probably, because that's the way Pat does.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, they're buying too big of a rib. I haven't been involved there in buying. I've been kind of tending to my wife, but they've been buying too big of a rib. I like that 1.5 pound baby back rib. They've been buying them 2 1/4. I'm like, oh, Pat, they're kind of juicy. Yeah, but there ain't no money to be made on those 2 1/4 pound ribs. But anyway, great. And then we went out to the apple orchard and got apple cobbler to bake.
Which one did you go to?
Caramel. The one at the top of the hill out west of town.
Oh, okay. Out west of town.
The one that sponsors the contest.
Okay.
And then we went and had breakfast at Faye. Went breakfast at Faye. Had our, smoked bologna and on a biscuit, top shelf. Even though I can't eat the pimento cheese anymore.
Right.
It was super good. Just had a good foodie. There's not been any dieting down here.
Sure.
At all. But that's okay.
Who needs diets?
Did they have a big crowd for the buffet last night?
I can't even tell you because I really never got out of the alley last night.
Okay.
I never got out of the alley. I don't know what I was doing. I was just in the alley.
Shooting the shit.
I was just in the alley. We were holding court. We got a good group of guys out in the alley, and we had a lot of fun. So on Thursday night, they were cooking fish and wings, right? And we don't do any of that ancillary shit. Well, I was Joe from Never Easy and Kyle from T-Rex. They were both cooking fish and wings, along with Gary over here from he's a sponsored team, and now he's at a loss. He's right outside my door, and he's going to be mad at me because I forgot his team name. Hold, please.
Bring him in.
Hey, Gary.
Surprise guest.
What's your team name? I'm having a blank.
Ugly, smoky.
Oh, okay. Go back to the thing. I was like, why am I having a brain fart? Ugly Baby Barbecue.
Ugly Baby Barbecue.
Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was having a brain fart. Hang on. I'm gonna spin the brisket.
Pretty sure he's like one of our.
I was having this brain fart.
Yeah.
That'll happen.
Like
That happens when you get to be. That happens when you get to be Gary's age. Not usually mine, but.
Hey, D-Dub, I hate to break it to you, but you're getting kind of old.
I don't even have brain farts anymore. I'm just on total gas. I just got brain gas.
Got
And
brain
you know what,
gas.
Randy? That doesn't even surprise me, and that's okay. You know, it's okay.
So anyway, so back to fish. So we're sitting around on Thursday because we got here on Wednesday, and I said to Kyle, I said, hey, I got an idea. I said, remember when we were 4th of July and we made the hoe cake? Remember that? Did we talk about that on here where we went and had the corn dogs at the festival and Uncle Fred over at Carrie and Luke's, Uncle Fred made corn dogs?
Oh yeah.
I told him he should make a hoe cake, which a hoe cake is kind of a tortilla with corn dog batter.
Oh, I thought that was
thinned
something.
out.
I thought that was something else, a hoe cake.
Yeah, well, there's some of them a couple blocks over here in 17th Street.
Yeah.
Matter of
Why
fact,
do you guys do that?
Emma, even your mom said she was going to call your aunt a hoe cake.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, I said, hey, Kyle, you're making this fish taco. How about I go get the stuff and I'll make hoe cakes? And instead of using a tortilla, put it on that hoe cake, nice sweet cornbready whatever. And he's like, nah, I think I'm just going to stick to my tortilla. And then Joe goes, well, make the hoe cake for me. I'll do the hoe cake. And Kyle's like, whoa, wait, maybe I want to do the hoe cake. And we're like, nope, Kyle, you said no.
Nope, snooze, you lose.
You snooze, you lose. We're making them for Joe. And so then Joe goes, hey, any chance we can make the Smokey D's fish too? I said, yeah. So I called back to the restaurant. I said, hey, send me the recipe because I couldn't get it on my phone. Send me back the recipe for the fish batter. So I called back and got the recipe for the fish batter. And so Joe made up a vinegar sauce. And then I cooked the fish for him and I made the hoe cakes. And we made Crispies because Smokey D's fish has like Long John Silver's Crispies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, we're turning in and we're running late because there's 3 teams we're sharing this fryer, and we haven't even started frying fish. And it's 20 after, and we haven't even started frying fish, right? And it's due at 6:30. So we're in a mad ass dash, and I got the hoe cakes done. So we're battering fish, trying to get it done, whatever. And Joe's throwing this shit in the box, and he puts the hoe down, and he's got the spicy, like we took peppers and cabbage, red cabbage and red peppers, yellow peppers and whatever, and put some Tennessee red in there with some, and we need a little salt and pepper. So we put some Blanco and salt and a little bit of sugar in there and just made kind of a coleslaw, a spicy, kind of a spicy vinegary coleslaw. Put it on there. And he had made this aioli mayo thing with hot sauce and mayo and stuff. So he puts the fish, puts the aioli. We didn't have a squeeze bottle. It looked like shit. Fucking just took a spoon. And he get ready, and he's like, I gotta go. This has to be turned in by 6:30. And it was like 6:29. And I said, shit. Do you want Crispies? And he's like, yeah, throw the Crispies on there. So I just took a bunch of Crispies and fucking spread them all over in the top of the box. The box, off he goes, gets there at 6:32, and they take the box, right? And everything's fine. Looks back, and Sherry's like, well, the turn-in's from 6:30 to 6:45.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? So anyway, so we proceed then to taste everybody's taco, and Kyle brings out his taco, and it's amazing. It really has a great taco. I mean, it's a fish taco. It's got coleslaw on it. I mean, it's really, really nice, really balanced, got some nice heat, and it's just a really good taco. And we give Joe's taco to Kyle, and he goes, you want my honest opinion? Yeah. This really isn't that great. And so, okay, well, gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, whatever. So anyway, we go to awards, and Ugly Baby, she had made some concoction of fish and whatever, and they got 5th place. And they go down, and Kyle gets 3rd place.
Uh-huh.
And they come down, and it's like crazy. And guess what?
First place.
First place fish with the hoe cake.
With a hoe
With
cake.
the hoe cake.
Never Easy Barbecue. And we erupted for about 5 minutes.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Started yelling hoe cakes. Hoe cake win, hoe cakes win. And we still have not let Kyle live that down, because we're like, hey, Kyle, open your day. Because all that day, he's like, I'm going to kick your ass. You know, smack talk, like, hey, you got offered the hoe cake first, dude. And you turned it down. He's like, stick to the recipe, stick to the recipe, stick to the recipe. And we're like, yeah, fuck the recipe.
Yeah.
Right? So then after a full day of whatever, they made Kyle a trophy last night. off a little chunk of wood and a fresh apple with a nail in it, and they made him a little 3rd place trophy. So we've named Asshole. It was Hoe Cake Gate.
Hoe cake.
I love
Hoe
that.
Cake Gate. Yeah. It was yeah. Crazy fun in Hoe Cake Gate.
How'd they do in the chicken wing division? Or they don't know?
No, they know.
But not anything
I don't think either one of them scored in chicken wings, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I didn't think their chicken wings were worth a shit either. They were so worried about fish.
Oh, okay. So they were ate up with fish.
Yeah. And the most impressive was Party Q. I heard, I was talking to Amy that night, and Party Q came up and said, hey, nobody brought our fish and chicken to us till 15 minutes before, or we came and asked 15 minutes before turning where our fish and chicken was, or fish and wings were.
Right.
And she's like, well, you weren't at your site. Well, we were too. It's marked right here. You weren't at your site. So they gave them fish and chicken. Here's your fish and chicken. They took back in 15 minutes. They still got 4th place in both categories.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I'll be damned.
And you know, guys, they were just drinking somewhere.
No. Oh, no. No, don't say that about them, Darren. Not Party Q.
I don't.
Not Jimmy Butler, surely.
It's not in his name.
Not James.
Another thing that came up, Randy, yesterday at lunch at whatever, somebody asked, is Randy married?
What?
And we said, yeah, Marla. Oh yeah, she's a punkin'. And it says, he goes, man, she must be durable.
That she is.
She must be durable.
We'll find out how durable she is this evening. We're recording on a Saturday. She's got to do salad for 475 people tonight. One 300, one 175 doing tossed salad for that many. It's like, oh boy,
God.
Yeah.
You got the salad.
Like fun.
You got the salad spinner out?
Yes.
Hang on. Feel like I've got this second sense, like I need to add a log to the fire.
Okay.
This
Throw
is kind of
another
fun.
log on the fire.
I do like this
Me
new...
up some whiskey and some beans.
Okay. Take it away, Randy.
Yeah. That's better than standby elevator music.
That's true. I do like the setup he's got going on.
Yeah, I do too.
I kind of like being in the barbecue trailer. I feel like we get a little sneak peek into the... I mean, we do get a little sneak peek into the kitchen.
Hey, Darren.
Yeah.
What's in that aluminum pan on the firebox?
Oh yeah. So this is my wrap.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
I take all my sauces and wraps and stuff. I
Uh-huh.
cryovac them. So when I go on an airplane, it started when I went on an airplane. Now I do it full time. So here's my brisket wrap, and then I got my pork wrap. So the liquid that I wrap stuff with,
Okay.
I put in this foil pan full of water, and
Okay.
I kind of sous vide that.
Sure.
And so then when it's time to wrap, it's nice and warm, and I just dump it in there. And then mid morning, then I'll dump all my sauces in there. And so right before I get ready to turn in like chicken, I just grab my chicken sauce. I got a stainless steel bowl with a straw on top of it because you strain your sauces. I just cut the end off the cryovac bag. I dump it through the strainer. Boom, there it is. And when I get ready, I'll dump my chicken through it. I can put the stainless bowl back on the cooker to keep it warm
Sure.
while I'm thing. It's just a nice little system that I don't dirty a lot of dishes.
I was going to say that
Yeah.
it's got to eliminate a lot of washing squirt bottles and all that bullshit.
Yep. I used to do squirt bottles. I used to do I did squirt bottles. I did the damn crock pot. I did all kinds of shit, and it's just other shit to carry.
Other what?
It's just other shit to carry.
You're right. Right.
Yeah. It's old
So
age.
I mean,
Just gotta eliminate that stuff.
you do have to have a good cryovac machine though at home. You got to have an internal vacuum seal one to do
Right.
it. You can't just do it with a food saver, but well, you might be able to, but you'd have to. I'm not sure if you do that or not, but liquid, you'd have to do something that could cryovac liquid. But
Can vacuum pack liquids.
man, it works out. It works out good. Yes,
I
somebody
like
told
the
me.
idea.
Go ahead.
I like the idea of not having a bunch of dirty shit.
Right, and so really the process. So I cut open the end of the cryovac and I dump it through the strainer,
Uh-huh.
and then I lay the bag on the table and I strain the sauce, and then everything you're straining out of the sauce. I used to go flip it on the trash can, and then it'd go all over the wall and shit.
Right.
Well, now I just turn it over and I flip it onto that empty cryovac bag
Uh-huh.
and all the shit, and then I throw the cryovac bag away.
There you go.
Makes my wife much happier.
I bet it does.
Yeah.
So it's just bit when you cook alone a lot. It's just you got to find ways to be efficient.
Increasing your efficiencies.
Increasing efficiencies.
So somebody wondered if I was married. I thought, I'll be damned.
Well,
Well, they don't listen to our podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and so then
The
somebody else I was talking to said, I didn't start from the beginning. I started in
Listening
episode
to the
70
podcast.
or whatever, listening to the podcast episode 70,
Right.
and like, what's really the relationship here? And I said, Emma's really Randy's illegitimate daughter that
That's
had with
not
some
funny.
girl.
That's just not funny.
He knocked up some chick in Puerto Rico, and
It's weird because we talk about my mom like a lot. Which makes that just absolutely bizarre.
so they're trying to put together the pieces, going, how's this all interconnected, right?
Yeah.
Because Randy and I, we go back to what, 2000, probably 3
or 4, something like that, probably. Yeah.
I know it was.
Probably
I know it was at least 4. I went because we met probably. Well, did we meet at Dr. Barbecue's class or no?
Yeah, Dr. Barbecue's class is where we met.
Right. So that might have. I don't know if that was 3. I don't know. Parrothead will know. He knows everything. But Dr. Barbecue's class in Effingham. So we've known each other a long time and kind of followed the same paths in corporate America into barbecue. And
at one time we were cooking as much as you do.
yeah,
I mean,
Yeah.
we were cooking every weekend.
yeah.
I think the most we did in 1 year, we did 27 contests.
Which back then was a lot.
Yeah,
Back then.
it was a lot because there wasn't many double headers.
No, there
or
wasn't
any
any
of that.
double headers. No. 27 meant 27 weeks.
Yeah, weekends of being out and going and stuff.
So yeah, we spent a lot of time. We went to almost virtually, maybe 3 or 4 contests we didn't go to that were the same every year.
Right, exactly.
Us and Grant, we had a whole thing. And then there's Emma.
Yeah.
And then Emma's mom, who worked for me for years, talked me into hiring Emma.
Yeah.
So I hired
and then
Emma.
She left.
And then she left.
Yeah, what the heck? And then I bullied Darren into a podcast.
And she bullied me into a podcast, and I'm like, she thought this isn't going to last more than an episode. We were trying to do YouTube videos. As a matter of fact, we still have a brand new camera.
I got
a brand new
and
camera
I told
sitting
Darren, hey, you need a podcast.
in the protective sleeve in the top
And
right corner of
he didn't
Emma's
believe
desk.
me. Randy, did he just? Oh, there we go. Huh?
We still have a brand new camera sitting in a protective sleeve in the top right hand corner of your old desk. Still sitting there.
In a protective sleeve.
Yes, that kind of protective sleeve, Randy.
Okay. No.
No, what? You don't use protective sleeves?
I feel like that's a trap, and I'm not going to fall into it.
You almost stepped in it.
That's not. I'm getting better at recognizing that. But, yeah.
So we're gonna do YouTube videos.
Because Darren's like, hey, I found out you can make some money, and I was like, I've been trying to. This is like a year into me working there, maybe even 2, and I'm like, yeah, I've been trying to tell you that since I started, but whatever.
But that takes time. That takes time.
It does, and as you guys know, one thing Darren does not have is time. So the fact that we're recording episode 126, we're going on 2.5 years of this podcast.
Yeah, but we found that now that I have Starlink, and now we can record at 5 o'clock on Saturday morning, which would be normal. Just sit around the coffee fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I was talking to my mom about it, and I think our best recordings are when we're like at this time. There's just no distractions. And we're just fresh. And we're all 3 morning people. Right. I haven't talked to anybody yet, so I'm just like full of life.
Full of life.
Boy. What do you mean
just
by
enjoying
that?
my cup of coffee. I'm just... Randy, what do I mean by that? As somebody who spends their whole day talking to so many people all the time. Hence the sarcasm. By about 10 a.m., I'm like, I could go without talking to anybody today.
Okay, I got you.
But
yeah, this remote thing is
been a game changer.
Yeah.
That Starlink's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know why I've had little glitches here this morning. Them fuckers are probably outside hovering over the top of some bitch, just pissing me off.
Right.
Yeah. Or they're like trying to connect to it and it's just taken away from it. But
I
would like to know.
On. The bastards are sucking off your internet.
Yeah. Watching doggy porn over there or something.
Yes. Of a morning to get them going.
Yeah.
What did you guys put in your coffee this morning? This is some
I'm enjoying
crazy ass shit.
Let me tell you, I'm enjoying this beautiful cup. And this is Surfside Coffee Roasters breakfast blend.
Ooh.
Okay.
And this is actually Gary and Connie from Ugly Baby's son has this coffee company out in California.
Oh, damn.
It's pretty. I traded 2 bottles of barbecue rub for this.
Nice.
Huh.
And this is that's a pretty damn nice coffee. He's like, hey, how much do I owe for the rub? I said, a bag of coffee. Done.
There you
So
go.
he brought me the bag of coffee, and it's a nice coffee. I like it.
Huh.
Yeah. I've been off the
to...
Jamaican me crazy kind of craze a little bit.
Right.
It's good to mix it up every once in a while.
It is. Gives me gas though. Sherry doesn't like it.
Oh boy.
Nobody around the campfire liked it last night either, but
oh boy. Bad situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Randy, did you know that your first episode with us had 149 views, and it was our third most, besides the first 2 episodes, which is, hard. Those are hard to top because Darren's getting into like the nitty gritty stuff. That was our third most viewed episode for a while.
Really?
Yeah, episode 12. And then you came on officially. Well, we had you back on as a guest for episode 23, so about 12 weeks later. And then you became a guest or a co-host officially on episode 30.
Really?
Yeah. Look at that. And you've been here ever since, 100 episodes almost.
Yeah. There's a lot of people disappointed in Murphy. They're walking around going, we've never met Randy. We've never met Emma. Are we ever going to get to meet you?
Well, if there would have been any way I could have made...
Oh, people want to see you all the time, Emma. You're a celebrity. Yeah, they want to see that reaction.
Oh.
We should really go on tour over the winter.
Right.
And do live, cue the mics.
We do not make enough money for that.
I bet you. What do you mean we don't make enough money? We can do whatever we want.
We want to do what we want.
I'm sure we could sell out elementary school, at least as 2 rows of the auditorium.
Oh, exactly. Where the gym, where the stage is
Your elementary schools had an auditorium?
Mine did.
I had one auditorium for
but we could sell out at least 2 or 3 rows, or maybe we could just do it in cafes.
Yeah,
we do like small stand-up cafes.
Kind of do like Fox and Friends do. They have these Fox and Friends where they'll go to different cafes and stuff, and
yeah.
Speaking of being married, I think she's up.
Nice.
Thought I heard her go out the front door.
She's going out and smoking on a cancer stick.
Burn one.
She's going to go burn one?
Yeah, I can't figure out why she went out the front door, though.
You guys want to know what's also interesting?
Unless she thinks there's a UPS package or something.
So.
What else is interesting? What's my
I'm looking at this.
Whoa, shit. Hang on.
Our podcast. Yeah.
Hang on. Jesus, criminelli. Why didn't somebody tell me the pit was at 350?
Because we can't fucking see it.
Can't see that part.
We gotta get you like an extra camera that we turn on. So like on the podcast, we also have Darren's thermometer. So we're all watching it.
Yeah.
But what is also interesting is that there's quite a few episodes that... So we went 6 weeks without Emma. We haven't been without Emma since the 6 weeks when I was just a producer. And then I forget that we have quite a few episodes of just me and Randy.
Yeah, there is a few that we've done.
Mm-hmm. And then a couple... I was about to be like, oh, Darren's been in every single episode, but he hasn't.
No,
this is Darren's podcast.
No. You guys might have to go alone next week. Hell, I'll be in South Texas dove hunting. I'm not sure.
Hey, seeing your apron of It's My Jam.
It's My Jam.
How's everything? How's It's My Jam still doing as good or better than what you thought?
Oh, yeah. Going crazy. Matter of fact, we got Pop-Tarts in the freezer. We're supposed to be baking for everybody today.
Oh.
Mom was talking about It's My Jam yesterday.
Yeah?
Talking about some of the new stuff she's working on for the fall season. I'm not gonna give anything away.
How's your patio? I know you. Is a patio outdoor seating going good?
It's great. Now they're all over my ass to put heaters out there.
Huh?
Don't do it.
Yeah, I'm like, who's going to go fill the propane tanks?
Don't do it.
Right? Who's going to fill the propane tanks?
There's a patio.
Nobody stepped up.
No.
I will say though, sitting on a patio in the fall is quite nice.
Yeah, well, I was like, okay, and I had planned on putting heaters in for next year.
Oh yeah, but it's so popular now.
Natural gas heaters, but it's like we'll never get it done by the time it gets cold. By the time it gets done, it'll be November, and then they'll sit there and rot out all the winter long.
Right. Yeah, that's probably true.
Right, and it's a bunch of old people anyway. And they don't want to sit on the patio anyway. Right.
Yeah.
So got that all set up, and city's fine with it, and that. And...
Oh yeah, they don't bother us anymore.
Good.
They don't bother us anymore.
Okay, so I have a dumb question for this podcast. It's totally off topic, but I just got a text notification that reminded me of it. Okay, from my mom. Did you guys know arugula was spicy?
She's up already.
Yeah. They're leaving to go to Kansas City for my brother's football game.
Okay, good. Ask her how long to cook a Pop-Tart at what temp. Frozen.
Okay, I will.
From a frozen state.
Go ahead.
Actually, we should just call her. I'll ask her after I ask this question. What? Did you guys know arugula was spicy?
Yeah.
Randy?
No, I have very little interactions with arugula.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Last night, I didn't know that. And I'm like notorious.
It's not like it's like burn your mouth spicy, but it does have a nice spice to it.
I didn't even get that. So we went out for pizza last night for my sister's birthday. Me and my mom, my sister-in-law, and my sister. And we went to Eatery A, which for our listeners that don't live in Des Moines, it's a really bougie. It's a really bougie wine and pizza place.
Randy, if you come to town, I'll never take you there.
Well, you can go in there. Okay.
No, we're not going there.
I would. Randy.
Thank you.
I like their pizza. Anyway, so last night I had a fig, prosciutto, and arugula pizza. Oh, spot on. But Mom was like making comments about how the arugula was spicy, and I was like, it's not spicy. Arugula is green. What do you mean? It's just not spicy. And I can't handle spice for shit. Like, that's my thing.
It's not hot spicy. Arugula is just...
but like, here's the thing. Like, do you think pepperoni's hot spicy?
You do.
Yeah, I do. So, like,
no.
Anything peppery.
Yeah, that's what it is. Arugula is peppery.
Yes, but so normally I can't tolerate that. But I'm eating this arugula and I'm like, wow, I love arugula. And Mom goes, it's a little too spicy for me. And I was like, what crack are you on? So I started this debate on was arugula spicy. And then my future sister-in-law, she tried it and she's like, no, I get what your mom's saying. And I'm eating it like you guys are on crack. Like, what do you mean?
Maybe your taste buds are changing.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I did have to Google it. I Googled it this morning before I got on. And I sent my mom and Josie and my future sister-in-law a text. And I was like, so I was wrong because arugula is spicy. But I was surprised.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a little story.
I would call it peppery.
Yeah. It is. That's what Google says. It's a peppery flavor from sulfur-containing compounds called something that I'm not going to try to say. Okay, let's call my mom.
Oh, boy.
She's going to be like, you want to...
I'm going to get in trouble.
For what?
You asked
supposed
her.
to take Pop-Tarts?
Don't even pretend like we're here.
She knows you're here.
Fuck.
So I have to ask her... I have to ask what to cook the Pop-Tarts at?
What temperature for how long? Frozen.
Okay.
She's going to go, what?
Hey, what's up?
Okay, you're on the podcast.
Oh, gosh.
Darren wants to know how long he needs to cook and at what temperature he needs to cook the Pop-Tarts at from frozen.
I would do is it a regular oven or a convection oven?
Regular
It's a
convection?
smoker.
It's a smoker.
So regular.
Oh, regular.
I would say 375 for 15 minutes.
375
okay,
for 15 minutes.
Let me write that down.
Yeah, better jot a note on that.
That's all we needed. Thanks for being a feature on our podcast.
Tell him not to fuck it up.
Did you hear that?
God, I can't believe you cuss like that. No wonder she's a fucking sailor.
No wonder she's got a potty mouth. She gets it from her
Thank God
mother.
she can't hear you.
Okay.
Oh,
all
maybe
right,
she
guys.
can.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Emma's going to get in trouble.
I am not. She thinks it's... Last night we go out, and my sister and I both are sailors. So we're just dropping... We're saying bitch and dropping F-bombs and doing all this stuff. My mom's like, guys, we're in public. Watch your mouth. And me and my sister both are like, yeah, you mean the mouth we got from you.
Yeah.
It's okay. Because then she'll cave and she'll say something and be like, we're like, oh, Mom, we're in public.
We're in public.
But that's just a funny thing at this point. My grandma's not going to listen to this podcast, so it's fine.
She's not.
She gave up. She
gave
up on
up?
it. The second she found out I swore, she's like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me.
Yeah.
And I tried to be good. I tried to, change my ways, but...
And then our ratings plummeted.
Yeah. Went to the tank.
So unfortunately...
We thought we were gonna get Jimmy Kimmel there for that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not going to talk about that. We'll just move past that. Let's just move past that. Randy.
That's a pretty good one, Darren.
Anyway.
I'll be here all day. Well,
yeah.
At least so I fuck up my brisket.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got?
Oh, what would I gotta take my pork out of the refrigerator.
I was gonna say out of the freezer. That's not gonna thaw.
Out of the refrigerator, I meant. Okay, pork's out of the fridge. Check.
Check.
Do you just have an internal checklist? Or do you have to have an external one too?
Right up there.
Okay.
Right here, baby.
Between the noggins.
Right here.
It's between the ears. It's between the ears. This is the noggin.
No, between the ears is your brain is not between your ears. Okay, your brain's up here.
It's not between your yeah, but it's not between your noggin because but your noggin is the whole thing.
No,
your whole head is the noggin.
It is
Change
not
the subject
between your ears.
Bit.
Yeah,
let's do
please.
Do a farm report.
And
people
come from the local farm report coming from Jacksonville, Illinois. We have Randy Twyford.
All right, gentlemen. How is the crop business? What's the crop report look like down in Southern Illinois?
Hey, Randy, how's the crop report looking in Southern Illinois?
No, that's what I'm asking you. You're in Southern Illinois.
Oh, well, it's not near as good as it is in Iowa. It's not near as good as in Iowa. It's drier than a popcorn fart down here, Randy.
Yeah, and they had a lot of wet weather. They got crops in late, I think.
Yeah, and boy, it is dry. The corn's about 3 foot lower than it is in Iowa, and there's only one ear on every stalk where we have two.
Wow.
So I'm guessing they're only looking at 176 bushel per acre down here right now.
I'll be damned.
But they are in the field. There is some in the field.
Boy, they're burning it up here. Yes.
Yeah, man, I imagine. They're going to town. Iowa, they were going to town too.
Yeah, they're over on the old state road that we go back and forth to Springfield. It's getting to the point where there's not much corn left at all.
Yeah, my dad was salivating. He was just salivating. He's been out watching them. He was watching them going, get that out. We got to rip that ground up because he's
he's got to get. He's
got the ground ripped. He's ready to go to work.
Yeah. Good for him.
Oh shit.
Ah, shit.
What else is today?
It's Saturday.
When
we're recording this.
Now that I burnt my brisket.
You didn't burn your brisket.
Big weddings. We got 2 big weddings to do today, so.
2 big weddings? Damn it.
Lots 300 and 175, so.
How much
I'm
going to
go walk the farmer's market.
1.5 ounces.
You're doing 1.5. You're down to 1.5 on big ones?
Yeah.
How much dressing per person? Oh, Christ. Now somebody's knocking at the door.
They want to be featured on the pod.
Oh, no. Let's see. Oh!
Breakfast sponsor.
Oh, breakfast sponsor. We got breakfast delivered. Steak tacos.
Holy!
Oh!
Hey, where's my delivery?
Let's just see. Oh, wait. Nope, not steak. Sausage. T-Rex. That's a T-Rex taco.
He's kind of up and going early. Well, he's got to get those cans going, doesn't he?
It's also 6.
I guess that's right. It is 6 o'clock, so.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good.
I'm getting hungry because I woke up at 2:30. Finally got out of bed at 3. I was getting hungry.
I would like you guys to know that I know that it seems like I wasn't up and at it this morning because I didn't get on till almost right at 5. I've been up since 4:15.
You are?
Yeah, for some reason this last night I fell asleep in a panic. I was like, can't oversleep. Cannot skip this podcast. Cannot snooze the alarms. So I woke up before them.
Is he sleeping in the other room, or are you?
No.
You only shack up at his house.
I'm not answering that question, first of all. And second of all, I'm sharing a bed with my dogs.
Okay.
Moving on, please.
Moving on.
To literally anything else. Anyway.
We could have done we've kind of could have done a Mr. Rogers Neighborhood when T-Rex come to the door. He could have come in and had a few words of wisdom,
Well, we got to figure.
We got at the door.
We got to figure that out. We got to figure that out. So they can hear it because they wouldn't be able to hear. So if we had another headset, external headset that they could throw on.
Okay, as they come in, kind of like on Mr. Rogers. Who's that at the door?
Just give him one of your AirPods.
Well, I could. Would you like to have a last guest?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
have a last minute guest. This is a fun episode. I don't want to go.
Let's see who's at the door.
I got nothing else to do at 6 in the morning.
Hey, Kyle. Come here. Burn your brisket. Come here.
Burn your brisket. All these people want to meet us, right, Randy?
Oh, fuck your brisket.
We're the real stars of this show.
Yeah.
We just use Darren for clout.
Right. You just use me to pay for the son of a bitch.
That's also true. Well, you're the rich one. Who else would we? Who else would?
Here, come on. You're being a guest. Here, you got to put my earbud in. Don't worry, I don't have earwax.
That's fine.
Okay. Here,
I don't have earwax.
Kyle's never been.
Hey, Kylie. How are you,
How's
man?
It going? I'm
good.
Great.
Did you drink?
Here, talk for a while.
Did you drink all those natty lights?
I tried. I'm trying. Currently.
He's trying currently.
So you can't get natty lights. You can't get natty lights in bottles up your direction.
No, I haven't seen them in years. And when we went to the breakfast joint, they had it sitting there, and I asked the lady, the waitress, I said, "Do you have natural light bottles?" She goes, "I don't know. Let me check." And I said, "If you do, can I buy every one you have?" She goes, "No." I said, "What about just 24 out the back door for cash?" She goes, "No." So I had one at breakfast, and we stopped at the 2 liquor stores in town. I bought every 12-pack they had. So I'm a happy guy this weekend. You didn't tell me they had bottles over here.
After Darren said something about that, I've seen them around. I mean,
well, that just means you're this classy part of America.
Yeah, exactly, and it
That's
actually is very. Yeah.
Hey, tell them about. You want to give a shout out to your wife, who's an avid podcast listener?
Oh, my wife. She just listens to this thing every single week. She works nights at Hy-Vee on Sunday, and that's her whole Sunday routine. She'll come home and give me barbecue tips and things like that, and I'm like, oh, cool. Where'd you hear that? And she'll be telling me things that I've known for like a year, and then she gets pissed off. She gets pissed off when I don't tell her about things that happen on the contest circuit,
right?
Because I figured she just listened to it on the podcast.
There you go. There you go.
Like me,
I love that.
Like me getting my ass kicked in fish by hoe cakes that I'm sure you guys have talked
Yeah, I
about.
hear about that.
Here, we brought your trophy.
I'm not accepting trophy. I do not accept it.
Yeah,
at all.
It's cute.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not accepting that.
It's cute.
I think it should go in the restaurant.
In his restaurant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next
After
to the
a couple
first
weeks,
place
it
one?
might
We
get a
didn't
little
lose.
shriveled up.
we didn't fucking lose.
100% not.
We didn't
my
lose,
fault.
Smack Talker. You lost.
Yeah.
Hoe cakes.
Good tacos, though. You win tacos this morning. We'll see how
thanks.
Joe's are.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
all
have
of
been
our
better with a
listeners
hoe
are.
cake.
Would have been better with the hoe cakes.
With a
All of our
hoe cake.
listeners could hear how Darren enjoyed them because he was eating it so loud.
Yeah.
That
Well,
it is in the background.
Tell him
So
to fuck off, will you?
I will not tell him to
I
fuck
can
off.
hear you.
I just met her, and I'm not going to disrespect her like that. But I will say, Randy, you look
Yeah.
you look as beautiful as ever. I miss
Thank
seeing
you.
your face in person.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. It's very natural for me. Thank you.
I get it. Kind of a guy
Yeah.
that looks like this, usually.
Yeah.
I get it.
Sometimes it's a curse, but it's not a bad curse. So
It really is. You know, just think of how lucky my wife that's probably listening to this is. Really.
oh yeah,
She is lucky.
She is so lucky
Lucky.
that I leave every weekend I can. So,
Okay, go
all
make
right, I got
breakfast.
brisket to cook or screw up.
Okay,
so.
bye. See you, bye. Say bye.
Bye.
See you,
Bye.
Kylie. That's who was at the door.
That's fun.
Kyle of T-Rex Barbecue.
T-Rex
That was fun.
barbecue. That's fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Hello to his wife.
Yeah, I think if I had a splitter that we could somehow do headphones and split it off, then we could just have headphones sitting there and then people could talk. And
Then we can have
I'll do
guests.
some
Who's
research.
it?
wouldn't
Like
have,
Mr.
wouldn't
Rogers.
have, wouldn't
who's
have
at the
sheer
door?
earwax all the time.
Who's at the door?
Yeah, and it come to find out that it seems that the microphone was in your right earphone and not the one you gave him. So when you were away, he was a little quiet. And then it picked up again when he...
Damn it. Oh, well.
But it's okay. Learning experience.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
Make you go,
It's-
All right, what else we got?
It's time to wrap this crispy crib mine, so...
Darren's got to
All
go. Can't be giving all the secrets away.
Right.
But anyway, if you haven't already, follow us on social media at Cue the Mic Pod. Find us on YouTube. Watch this.
Watch for those reels. Watch for those shorts. Watch for those...
I've always been told that you should always watch your shorts.
Okay.
Watch your shorts. Why do you leave them at night so you know where they're at in the morning?
Yeah, exactly.
Just know
Keep
what
your
side of the
shorts
bed they're
close to
on.
you.
Know
There
what
you
side of
go.
the bed they're on and where you left them. Especially
Yep.
you, Emma, because you seem to be having them in like different places when you wake up.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Like, there's... I mean, I know there's a lot, but okay. Anyway.
See, she just admitted. Just admitted.
What?
Okay.
All right.
I didn't admit shit. Okay, Randy, take it away.
That was almost false.
That was almost a
Premature.
I saw it.
premature. That was a premature.
This is
but-
a shit show.
Boom. Done. Finished. Out of here.
Okay, we'll see you guys next week.
We're gone.
Adios.